Today I'm doing a coach trip from Marmaris. I'm visiting two completely different places. The very famous Blue Lagoon and secondly, Saklikent Gorge. This is Pete. Thanks for watching. We're on holiday in Turkey and we're based in the beautiful city of Marmaris. I do hope you're going to enjoy this short video. If you do, please give us a like and it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button. If you've got any comments, please send them. I do like to read them. We booked our trip through Get Your Guide and we paid about £30 each. That included transfers from the hotel in Marmaris and lunch and a little breakfast as well. It was an early start, 6:30 in the morning. Had a bit of a hiccup on the way, the coach broke down and we had to change coaches, but these things happen. Anyway, the scenery on the way was lovely, mountains and little villages. After about 2 hours or so, we arrived at the holiday resort of Oludeniz. The highlight is probably the Blue Lagoon, the national park. It's free to enter, but you do pay for extras such as sunbeds, brollies, and of course food and drink. There's numerous water sports there you can do, so of course you'll pay for those. Now we had about 2 hours stop for the Blue Lagoon and that goes pretty quick. To give you an idea of cost, sunbeds, we looked at 2 sunbeds with a brolly, which was worked out to be about £10, £11 for all day. Good facilities, toilets, changing rooms, lots of places for food and drink, of course. Now, one thing you need to know is it's cashless, so you get yourself a card, put some money on it, and there are kiosks every so often where you can top up your card. So you pay for everything by using your Lagoon card. The scenery around the Blue Lagoon is stunning. Mountains, gorgeous water. Oludeniz is very famous for its paragliding. It's Turkey's paragliding capital, really. One of the options with the tour that we did was to do paragliding for £100. I didn't take up the offer. I suspect if you went to try and do it independently, you'd probably get the same experience for a little bit less. So every time you look up in the sky, you will see paragliders above your head, and the landing strip is only a couple of 100 yards away from the lagoon. So back on the coach, and our next stop was Saklikent Gorge. And I must say, when you arrive at the gorge, it's quite impressive. It was another scorching day in southern Turkey, another 40 plus day. We were looking forward to getting our feet wet. So first of all, you've got the narrow bridge to cross, two-way traffic. And once you've crossed the bridge, you've got the ticket office. And before you know it, you're in. And it's very impressive. And if you look down, you've got the fast running water below you, several meters. And if you look up, you've got the high walls of the canyon towering above you. Now, we were here in July, peak season, and it was extremely busy. Now, I understand that there are two sources of water at the gorge. There's the spring water from underneath the rock, and then there's the stream. Where the waters converge, that's where we go down to the water's edge and we cross the water. Now, be aware, because the rocks underneath the water are extremely slippery. The water was more than cool, it was actually freezing cold, so after a few minutes in there, your feet start to go numb. But on such a hot day, it was great to cool off. It's slippy, like I say, but there are some ropes to begin with that you can hang on to just to help you keep your footing. And the water does run very fast, it's quite strong in parts. And you can walk the canyon. I believe the length of the canyon is about 12 kilometres. We didn't walk anything like that, and I think actually the most you can walk along there is about 3 kilometres. And as you can see, very, very busy. Lots of people. Now, once you've had enough of walking along the canyon, you come back to civilization. There's shops and, of course, restaurants and cafes, and you can do rafting. If you don't fancy rafting, you can find a lovely spot by the stream, by the river, and you can just sit back, chill out on the sofas and the various chairs, listening to the sound of the water with a nice cold drink and some lovely food. Before you know it, it's back on the coach, back to Marmaris, about a 2.5 hour journey back, enjoying the scenery. Well, I do hope you enjoyed the short video. Give us a like, consider hitting the subscribe button, and do send us a comment. Thanks again for watching, and look out for our other videos on Marmaris and our days out. Thank you.